Hello. How y'all doing today? This video, I'm gonna try to make it, I don't know how long it's gonna be, so you just have to bear with me. I'm gonna try to get my point across, but what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna be reading from my paper. You know, I do that a lot, but this time I'm gonna be focusing more on my paper. So if my eyes don't make contact with the screen, please forgive me, but I need to say this stuff because I write it down and I sometimes don't say it the way that I really want to say it or express it. So I'm gonna try to stay focused on my paper. So just stay with me and just hear my words. All right. So I've been looking out in the world and seeing, because I try to stay focused on what's going on in our world and how things can be changed for the better. And what I see out there in the world is I see a lot of unrest out there in the world or out here in the world. And and the reason for that is because people are pitted together, meaning that what I mean by being pitted together is like one another want to attack. People want to attack one another in any kind of form or fashion. And then it usually starts out like, I don't like you because, fill in the blanks. But that's what's going on in our world. People don't like someone else because of this reason, that reason, because of the country that you live in, because of the religion that you are, because of the sexuality that you prefer, because of the race that you are, because of the sports that you play, or how good you are in sports, or whatever the case is. People are pitted together in the branches of the government, and with the political parties, because there's so many different political parties. You have the Senate, you got the Congress, you have the judicial or whatever. I used to know, I think it's like three different branches. Legislate, I forgot, but it's like three different ones. If you follow politics or know about the government, you know what I'm trying to say. And then of course the presidents, so we have the Supreme Court, so it's a lot of people that's going against one another. We also go against one another when it comes to gender, like male or female, and things like that. We go against one another depending on how much money we make, if you're rich or if you're poor, or in between, whatever the case is. We go against one another because of the age discrepancies or discrimination, I would say. So yeah, so with all of that, we're pitted together to not like someone because of these reasons, So and that's what Dr. Evil wants to do. He wants us to go against it. Matter of fact, people are going against the cops now. That's been like that for a while. The cops are, doing what they doing. People doing what they doing to the cops. So it's like a lot of chaos that's taking place or sparking up, and it's been like that. But now it's just like full fledged out here in the world. And again, the enemy wants it to be that way so that when he does step into the scene, he wants to be the one that we look at as the savior. He wants to be the one to clean up the mess. It's like you in the kitchen, you cooking up a dinner, and then you going behind. I know this is a crazy kind of example, but you cooking in the kitchen, you making a big mess, and then you got to go in there and clean it up. Then somebody gonna say, "Oh, you did good," but you still the one who made that big mess. I know this is not a good example, but I just hope you understand what I'm trying to say. That he's gonna come on the scene. Well, he's creating all this chaos, and then he's gonna clean it up, and then we're gonna like, "Oh, okay." You really saved us from this and from that, um, so yeah, so that's what's going on with all of this unrest. And a lot of people don't really understand what times we're living in, which bring me to another point, and I will tell you that in a minute. But let me go about what I'm going to say. With all of this stuff that's going on, it makes me wonder, what did I really see the other day in the clouds? Because to me, it looked like a dragon. And again, to you, you didn't get to see the full picture. But to me, it looked like a dragon. So that tells me that, I mean, it's making me think like, is he getting ready to step onto the scene? You know, and okay, the dragon that I seen, it wasn't like a regular dragon. It was like, it kind of reminded me of like the dragon that they have over in China. You know how China has a dragon that got like a long tail type thing. It's like it's laying down or whatever. So that's the kind of dragon that I seen in the sky or in the clouds. So yeah, so it's making me wonder, you know, are we approaching that time where he's going to step on the scene? And is it going to happen very soon? So yeah, we have to really understand what times we're living in. I'm trying to find the other paper. I don't like when I'll be trying to read something, then I lose track of my papers. You know, I need to have them all laid out so I can, you know, just go right into what I need to say without flipping around and giving you the runaround, you know, because I want to keep you, I want your attention to stay on what I'm trying to say. Oh, matter of fact, this is going to have to be the last video. I mean, not the last video, but I'm going to have to cut this video. It's not really short because I forgot I had some food on the stove, so I have to go turn that off. And yeah, I am telling you my business, but yeah, I smell it, so I will cut this off and I come back and maybe I can have my papers together. So just think about what I said, that it's a lot of chaos going on and that we need to wake up and understand the times that we're living in. And I come back with you, come back on here and make a continuation of what I was saying. All right, so peace out. Thank you for listening and watching. Goodbye.